Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Kongo. We are going for African Power Achievement, where we have to control all of Africa that is colonized. Go ahead and move our troops down here. And get that war exhaustion down. We need to get the overextension in. I see one dead. Where are we going to keep these troops? Adram, Specialty, and Bornu, and I'll just move him over to Katsina and leave him there. And we need to get some more manpower. This is a problem. So these places that we developed back out of. And let's see if there's any other places. This will spare us from having to build a lot of marks, so it'll pay for itself in time. And now let's take a look at our overall development. This is 20. We're going to put university in there. We'll just keep doing it at all the places that are 20 or above as we get the funding for it. So there's a whole cluster of them there that will spread rapidly. And then this one, 34, definitely needs one. Let's upgrade these ships again. And we can expect a rebellion up here. Adram, Separatists, and America. We're going to move over there for now. Religious unity drop back down beneath 70. Okay, Great Karoo has finished. We can fill in there or there. What are the goods that could come up here? Wool, mostly. Tropical wood. Could have gold. Could have ivory. It was possible ivory, wasn't it? No. Where was it? Shamba. One of these had a really high chance of producing ivory. Well, 25% chance. Let's do that. Move these guys down there on top of that. Okay, Persia likes us more. Go ahead and get that royal marriage and get an alliance with them. I need to find some European allies, possibly Russia. Just to ward off attacks by people. Possibly the call against Ottomans anymore. We're friends of friends, rivals of rivals. Okay, 467. So let's check, was it Mombasa? Yeah. Actually, before we get more manpower buildings, I'm going to upgrade this fort. Building something else there? Oh, I can't upgrade that. Okay. Strange we couldn't just manually upgrade it right there. Because we clearly had the money. 88. So one more month, we can get Alexandria coring. Okay. Second in Highveld. 1 aggressiveness. At least they didn't set us back far, because again, 1 frosty. So it's all of, it's not this one, but these 4 should all get universities in them. And we can't have a constitutional monarchy. We haven't reformed our government type, so we stuck with a cheaper coring cost. We're not going to convert to Christianity or Islam. Sticking with our government type. Sticking with our religion too. Heck. Once some of this stuff starts to core, we should have fewer problems with the rebels. Nice. Yes, we built one there. And here. The university here. Just a few more months and we can get Cairo starting to work. And that's the only province we're not allowed to convert right now. Okay, we lost this guy, so let's get a new one. He's pretty good at siege, but we're going to move him down to the coast because that province can't support this army without having some maneuver. Okay, group of Shirazi merchants from the east have established themselves in Wari, hoping to bring new goods to the port cities from which they come. While the Shirazi claim to originate from a few families that once were the first Muslims to sail the African coast, their Islam is one that generously intermixes rituals and magical ceremonies. In Wari, they feel at home. The local population has taken no issue with them. Great. We get for the next 10 years 5% local, or plus 25% local trade power, and then a flat modifier of plus 5%. And that's here in Wari, which is in, I guess it's not an important center trade or anything like that. It's right next to one. Yeah, there we are. Okay, I'm not going to start any more wars while we're this low on manpower and waiting for several rebellions. Many rebellions. Corruption is still going up. Let's try to bring that down. Many spirits, one god. Tolerance of heathens, sure. Missionary strength goes up and just changes one province. Yeah, this should prevent a lot of our rebel problems. Okay, rival, we've got one, this Great Britain. Go ahead and send them an insult. I'm gonna pull this guy back. Ottomans are attacking Egypt. Can't quite get this alliance yet. And they integrated in Portugal. Which will make the land trips that they get tougher. They'll colonize less and have fewer ships. Really don't like them taking us back. Chance of Egyptian separatists, those guys are not going to go away quite yet. Coptics, not. Our fur will. Moroccans are going away. Increased chance of having an heir because we control the dye trade. And Spain is going into the New World. Okay, uprising in Cairo. I'll move these guys north. And let's go ahead and give them military access to our country. And we're going to keep these forts for now. As long as Ottomans are hostile, we'll keep those forts. We could get military tech 23. I think we're going to, yeah. Good news. 20 of each kind of monarch point from the printing press. It is good news. And both of these are places we want to be handing off to our merchant guilds. Okay, so the Ottomans took quite a bit. And I'll finish. We're going to get this next one. Probably going to produce wool. It's got low aggressiveness from the natives. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out. And merge them together. So now we're up to 36 troops there. Our front row is allowed to be 36. I don't know how we'll be able to take on Ottomans. Oh, they allied for Rwanda, even. Now we'll take the inflation. Can't lose that kind of money. Let's seek support of the clergy and get admin points from them. And now let's get Mombasa added. We'll hand it off to our merchant guilds. But that will bring up their influence. It's quickly approaching 80. Let's see, when are they going to lose it? 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. Lose a lot. Okay, so this place needs the university as well. And let's take another look at our development, see where else could use one. Boss already has one. Bay. Cape is only 16. I'm going to build one there nonetheless. We could always develop it. We're making pretty good money. Definitely need to expand the size of our army. And we probably need to upgrade these forts. Yeah, they're only level 4. I need them to be level 6. There's a very scary neighbor. We're not handing that off. Well, should we? Let's see how high it would get their influence if we gave this over to the merchant guilds. 79? Yeah, let's do it. We can do that. So just let's upgrade it there manually. Okay, when do we get the next level fort? 24. Ugh. Scary to have the Ottomans not in a truce with us. Let's top off relations with Rwanda and bump up their trust. We're not starting any more wars while we have Ottoman cores. They have troops in our territory. Nice, 100 population there. We can generally expect that they want to attack us while they have troops in our territory. I wonder when they'll lose these. 1836. Basically never, unless we culturally convert them. Yeah, well, we're going to have to go to war with them at some point. Go ahead and get this fort upgraded. Let's see if we could get some more trade power in any of our provinces that have quite a lot. They developed a little bit down here, but not enough to make this worthwhile. Let's take a look at our time too. 18 minutes, okay. Some taxation going on here. I'm gonna get some in here. Moves draft it. We need more men. And they're making some good money. 66 ducats. Spain no longer considers us a rival. Thank heavens. It's going to choose a different word there, but I'm going to keep this advertiser friendly. Okay. What are we going to get? Offensive fire, I think, is what we want. Yeah, this is lots of fire. And defensive morale. So East African guerrillas. And we could get a lot more ships now. 22. I think we were going to put a temple in here, so let's go ahead and finish that plan off. Just wait a few months, expand our fleet, and then if we've got some more manpower back, we'll expand our army. I mean, we still want a little bit of stuff from them. Why don't we stop spying on them? Our spy power will start to degrade. Our tech costs will go up, but we're nowhere near teching up. We'd get caught before we teched that. Let's improve those relations. Why don't we fire this guy? And that guy. Try to get a statesman. Nope. We do want more ships here. I would have been willing to get a number. +2 guy, level 2 guy. He's a statesman. Okay, 65, now we're up to 70. Can we go up to 75? We can. I feel like I'm in an auction. Do I hear 70? Do I hear 75? 75, 75. Do I hear 80? 80, 85. 80. Gold. 70 ships. Now, we need a little bit more cash because of our inflation. Okay, there we are. We do have 50 power projection. A lot of development. Russia's falling behind. The problem is that the Ottomans have a really large army and it's probably better quality than ours. It's not more technologically advanced at the moment. They certainly have more cannons than us, I'm sure. Okay, let's get this alliance. Okay, so now we have alliances with Persia, Russia, Bamanis, and Rwanda. So that does give us a lot more security than we had, especially when we're fighting against Spain. Okay, I think we're in good shape that we could start building up another army. I'm going to get rid of 4 of these guys. And we can get 48 units of troops, so let's see what that would look like. 32, 36, 46. That'd be 48. Cost us 745. Let's save up for that. And obviously we need some more manpower anyway, so we're just getting the numbers. I'm wondering how much money we're actually making. Russia's climbing up there. We've only got 94,000, so they have 2 troops for every troop that we have, and that's a problem. Let's take a look at the incoming. Ivory Coast is second. Look at total. Yeah, Ivory Coast is still second. So that's not bad. particularly since we're still building up our fleet and modernizing it, and we don't have trade ideas. So, haven't finished defensive, but we're going to need a better army. That's guaranteed. Could go for humanists, though. Our tech is so far behind. Yeah, we're going to have to go for another military idea. We could go for quantity. I think we're going to have to go for quality. Okay, we just do that one. Move one guy over. We should fill this in. Yeah, I think we should. We'll fill that one in, then fill this one in, because it'll look better. Okay, so we could almost afford this, we just don't have the manpower. Our country needs him, plus 25 defensiveness on one of our forts. Or we get a cheaper military engineer that's skilled too. No, we definitely want this for the rest of the game. Because that's one of our forts. Along the border up here. It's this one. I definitely want some more manpower. So, we used up all the money that we were saving for the troops, but we don't have the manpower for the troops. Death to spies. I don't think they're really going to spy on us any longer as soon as they're caught. Ooh, we can get this while they have such high influence. Might as well. And now we can build those troops as soon as we have the manpower. And we should have that within a year. Let's top off relations with Bamanis. Take on their foreign debt. How much debt do they have? 272? Sure. Want our allies to be strong. And while we have so much money, why don't we see if Persia has debt? They do not. How much would it cost to influence them? Quite a bit. You've got to be a great power, so we can't pay off your foreign debt. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more safe than I have for quite some time. Ottomans are scary and we have their cores, but I insulted them. Who are our other rivals? Tunis. Let's insult Tunis. Can't believe that we're still a valid rival of them. It's Tunis's army. Oh, they actually have 75,000 men. Only allies Ottomans. I wish they'd ally somebody weak that I could just invade to force them to break their alliance with Ottomans and then beat up on them. Okay, Funge. Why don't we attack you? And they did become a vassal of Ethiopia as we expected. Okay. Ottomans are our new rival. we produce ships more quickly? Thinking we could. Actually, let's do one fewer. I still want to build up that army, and we're pretty close to it in terms of manpower. And then we get money pretty quickly. Build 2 manufactories per year. Okay, let's do it. Got 3 more troops. Let's get another cannon there, and next month we'll get that one. So we're out of manpower, but our army just increased by like 50%. I really should keep an eye on our time. Let's take a look. 31 minutes. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching.